Hello, hello, happy Monday. Happy Memorial Day for those of you who live in the United States. I hope everyone is having a good night. If it's Monday, it must be Blueprints. So we're gonna play some fucking Blueprints. and, you know how we do here? Gonna take a few minutes, put the word out on the socials, and wait out the ad break, so we'll start in about 5 minutes. And there is the ad break. I will see you in 3 minutes. All right. We are back. It's time to go back into the mansion. I've written down the clues that were on the room 46 note. And and full disclosure, I did ask around. Hey, thank you for 50 streams. All right, and because of the sauna, all right, there's our allowance. Oh, nice. All right, so I guess with these extra steps, and hold on a minute. Why is this full screened? Hold on. This is not supposed to be full screened. Hold on. All right, that's better. You know what? We'll draft a schoolhouse. Because why not? All right, and I don't know why my controller keeps getting disconnected. I apologize for that. All right, can't open any drawers on the desk. All right, yeah, we've read that before. The closing address. Within a timely manner, I think that says. All right, let's turn it around here. Oh, what is that? What did I just... Oh, we just turned on one of the torches out here. All right, that's two. All right, that is so cool. I don't remember where I found the first thing to light the torch. Anyways, let's draft some rooms. Let's see where the mansion will take us today. Alright, we're back in the parlor. Alright, what do we have here? The blue box is true. We will open this box and find it empty. One of the other two boxes is false. Well, let's try this one. Nope. All right. Yahtzee. All right, the drafting room. And let's take an actual look at this room. Let's use both doors. And I was going to redraw the floor plans, but you know what? You can always do good with an observatory. But let's see what we have here. You know what? We will take the pantry. Well, shit, we're not getting into the foundation today. At least not from this end. But a walk-in closet is nice. 2 gems, a compass. There are 4 items in this room. Where's the 4th? There's supposed to be 4 items in this room. I only found 3. Oh, there we are. A sleep mask. Alright, 5 gems. Thank you very much. A key. And a farmer's apple. You know what would be cool is if at least once you could close the doors, and reopen them. But that does not seem to be a feature of the drawing room, which sucks. I will draft a spare bedroom here. Before I go through it, let's just see what's on the right. Alright, we'll draft a hallway. And I'll go with the nook. I don't need a kitchen right now. Alright, a boiler room. Because I think when I was looking for information on how to drain the reservoir, part of the answer part of the answer was using the boiler room, if I recall. So I want to check that real quick. All right, this appears to be active. Yeah, this is active. All right, so I need to go up to the top of the central tank and make sure that the power is activated because I know I did this. Now this game won't let me touch the activate button. What the hell? All right, but it looks like I've done this. All right, so I'm just looking at this here, and all right, so in other words, some rooms have. I need to use the air ducts in this. It says something about using the air ducts to route power to the pump room, which would turn on the reserve tank and empty the last two units of the reservoir. So I'm gonna need to draft a pool and a pump room. Ooh, key. A trunk. Alright, a key card and a gem. Thank you, game. I'm gonna draft a rotunda. Oh, that's cool. But unfortunately, I want this to go to the right. Shit. Alright. I'm gonna draft a guest bedroom. And I think there's another door I can draft out of. Yeah, right here. Alright, we'll go with the classroom. Actually, no, wait. Let's rotate this. Okay, we have a pool here. Alright, this will have to be the gymnasium. You know what? I want the storeroom. Alright, we'll go with the classroom. Find each... Wow, this is... a second grade classroom. I knew it. Blue is addition, yellow is subtraction, pink multiplication, and I guess indigo for division. You know what? Let's redraw them. And I think I might actually need a utility closet. Don't quote me on this. Let's redraw again. And again. Bingo! That's what we wanted. And we've turned on... So where are the air ducts in this one? Actually... Alright, does it have to be a straight line? Yeah, because let's see. Alright. Time to make my way back to the boiler room. Because if I can at least drain it... Oh no. From the way I rotated the rotunda, I think I got myself into a dead end. Fuck. Alright, then... Oh my god, I am so stupid. Shit. Alright, give me something good here. I do not have a choice. I have to draft in archives. I have to hope that the room I draft here will let me go south. A fucking bedroom. Oh, and now it gives me an ivory dye. Oh my god. Wow. I have to call it a day. I should have been paying more attention when fucking with the rotunda. Oh my god. Here we go again. Alright, shelter or tool shed? What should I do? I think I'll go with the shelter. At least this way I will be protected from the effects of red rooms. Alright, there's my allowance. And, alright, I have gems and coins already, so we'll go with the Nook. Oh, shit. The bit rate's dropping. Oh, come on. Alright, I think we're stable again. Alright. Alright, we definitely want a pool. Alright, a pump room. Very good. Alright, that's no big deal. I don't think anyway. Let's... Well, first, let's unlock this. Oh, nice. Coins and ivory dice. Very, very nice. Thank you, game. Alright, I'm gonna redraw the floor plans. Alright, spare room. Perfect. Now we have access to the foundation. Alright. At this stage, I want to draft a storeroom. You know what? Alright. Let's draft utility closet. Alright, turn off the power to the gymnasium. Turn on the power to the dark room. Turn on the power to the garage. And that'll be that. And we'll draft a security room. Oh, this is perfect. Alright, let's set this to low. And fly mode unlocked. You know what? For shits and giggles, let's log in. Alright, we'll draft a dark room here. Since the power's on. Alright, let's. You know what? I think I disabled the. Yeah, the red room effect is disabled here, so we'll take that shovel. Thank you. Still no gems, but I can safely draft a chapel here. I will go with a billiard room. Alright, that's 4 squares, that's 16. 2 squared is 4. That was a lucky guess. Alright, 1 squared is... 1 plus 3 is 4. 4 squared is 16. Minus 14. If I have that right, that should be 2. Yep. 8. Minus... Alright, that's effectively 8 minus 5. That is 3. What? No. 8. Or it's 5. Alright, a silver key. Alright. I still have steps left. Alright, since we disabled the keycard lock, okay, I absolutely need a guest bedroom here. Alright, spare set of car keys. So if by some miracle I draft the garage on this day, I can open the trunk. Alright, we can draft a gymnasium here. You know what? Fuck it, I'll draft a sauna here. Thing is, if I draft a garage here, I don't even have the gems for it anyway, but even if I were to, it has to be a West Wing Hall. Alright. It has to be a parlor here. This box is not empty. This box contains gems. All statements that contain the word gems are false. Nope. This game is probably gonna make me feel really... Yeah. Oh, fuck. Well, I tried. Alright, it's gonna have to be a closet. Give me something good, please. That was the last not dead end. Oh my god. Now it gives me a gem. Oh my god. We are not... We may not be making much progress tonight, I'm sorry to say. Oh, we can always try again. draft a tool shed. I have a shovel. And a lockpick kit. Nice. Alright, we'll go with the Nook here. Alright, kitchen it is. Just in case. Alright, now it has to be the parlor. Alright, this box and the blue box are both false. Gems are in the black box. This statement is of no help at all. Oh. Use a key for another key, but a gem and a coin. Very nice. Nice. That got me 5 additional steps. Alright. I'm gonna take a very dangerous gamble here. I'm gonna draft an observatory. And hope. Alright, sail and... Oh, fuck me. Dead end rooms are more common today. Fuck. Alright, well, at least we can draft the security room. This game, I swear. I think... Alright, the vault. That might be where one of the keys is. But for now, we'll draft this because that lets me through there. Give me something good. Please give me something. The fucking mailroom. God damn it. Alright, I cannot open that. Alright, a battery pack. Nice. Yeah, okay, this is something... That's nothing we don't already know. Yeah, fuck, I can't even draft an attic. I have no gems. Alright, well, at least we got a closet. Silver key, nice, and a regular key. Alright, we have a 3-minute ad break coming up soon. When it hits, just do some self-care, and I'll resume playing once the ad break is over. Stones cut by hand and letters wrought. You spell our secrets carved from thought. A message read is often lost among the bold words spoken soft. The note is read, the letter is not. And there is the ad break. I'll see you in 3 minutes. Okay, we are back. Thanks for waiting. We'll resume day 76. Can I... What? Alright, we'll make ourselves a jackhammer. And of course, it's a key locked door. This game is really brutal tonight. Wow. Seriously, what the fuck? We're calling it a day. There's nowhere else to go in this mansion. Sometimes, there's just no luck. You know, what can you do, right? Alright, I'll probably do 1 or 2 more days. Assuming something unless something crazy happens. Alright, we'll go with the shelter. Alright, back up here. Let's pick up our allowance. We'll try going straight. And he doesn't want me to go straight. And for this one, go with the den. Alright, it has to be chapel here. Alright, quarter here. And the magnifying glass. Because your disposal is harder than it seems. This box is empty. This box is empty. Not that hard. Go to the library here. I can draft an archives. Shelter's in place. So I don't have to worry about any of this. And I guess for this, I'll go with the dark room here. Again, shelter, canceling that out. Alright, 3 gems. Very nice. Of course, the door's locked. Well, it's one way to get around the locked door. Courtyard it is. Alright, well, we'll draft a pool here. Hopefully, if very lucky, I'll also find a pump room and a boiler room. Alright, we'll go with the walk-in closet. Alright, telescope. I just have to draft an observatory for that. 2 keys, and another gem. There are other places I can go. Wait a minute. The dark room. I can draft another door from the dark room. No, no, no. Are you fucking kidding me? Oh boy, it's gonna be one of those. It's gonna be another one of those days in the mansion. I have not made any real progress at all. Is this VOD even worth saving? Alright, we'll go with the dining room here. I have no coins, so gotta be a bedroom. And of course, the RNG will not give me any food in the goddamn bedroom. I am gonna go with the Western Mall. It's maybe a bad decision, or whatever. You know what? We'll go with the sauna. Set of car keys. What is? Alright, that's just wood. Hey, Alex, welcome on in. I assume if you've been watching, then you probably know that this has not been a good session of blueprints. Um, I am not sure how much longer I will play tonight because this has not been good, but I hope you've been having a good night. I hope you had a good conversation with your fella. We'll go with the gymnasium here. The The shelter's in effect. Why did that take off? Oh, fuck. Alright, we really do have to call it a day. Nice, that's valid. Alright, well. Alright, we're gonna do one more day. I have to call it a day here. I am not getting anywhere today. Um, I had asked for some info on the subreddit in regards to the keys, and I voiced my theories on what I thought each clue was for the Sanctum keys, and they basically told me I had the right idea. Nice, with your family. Very happy for that. So I at least know that I'm thinking the right way about this. Uh, so that's what's up in my journey with this game. Alright, so with that done, let's continue. At least I stayed in the sauna, so hopefully I'll get to make use of most of my steps tonight. Or, no, 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 okay, shit. Alright, no, the bitrate is dropping all over the place. Yeah, I'm also gonna call it a night. This is not the my connection does not appear to be as stable as my Wi-Fi indicator would like me to believe. So I'm also gonna call it a night. Thanks for coming by and hanging out. Thanks to everyone who did watch. Shit.